Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Reggie's Arts. You can find me on Instagram. In this video, we'll be making a quick robot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. So to get started, we started with a cube, go figure. And I go ahead and take that straight into edit mode and do some shaping for the upper part of the robot. And I immediately add a subdivision surface modifier, add a sphere for the waist, and also another cube for the pelvis area. And again, take it to edit mode, add some loops. You're really trying to make it a smooth look, but also a robotic look. We do a lot of stilling from one part of the robot to the other to make it simple and quick. Same with this leg, I'm just going to shape it. And as you can see to the right, I use Pure Ref for references, and I just pull pictures from off of Pinterest to get an idea of what I'm going for. I kind of favored this robot here that's highlighted. But again, I stole the hip joints, those spheres, and used those for the knees. And again, for the thigh, I stole that and duplicated it down to the lower part of the leg. Now this part of the robot, as you can see, we're making the head. We just add a simple sphere, add a subdivision surface modifier as well for that. The arms are cylinders, which we shape, scale down. For the mask, I select some loops, and then I also bevel to crisp that part up for the mask. We're going to duplicate the upper part of the legs for the lower part of the arms. We're also adding a cylinder for the neck, and then we're going to add another cylinder for what will be the robotic ears. And we're just going to scale that down, add some bevels, extrude. Now for the ears, you duplicate that, and I use that again for the waist area. Here, I just add a cube, and I'm gonna make some quick shoes for a robot. Add a subdivision surface modifier, reshape that, and then we have a shoe. Now for the bottom portion, I choose a loop, I duplicate it, and then I add a solidify modifier so that we have the bottom portion of the shoe, and I reshape that. I grab the bottom part of the leg and I shape that to come over the shoe. For the hand, we add a cube, we size it down. I actually select two edges and grab that up to make up space for the fingers. For the thumb, I add a cylinder and I size that down. And then I grab from the elbows that sphere for part of the joint of the finger. And I just keep duplicating and sizing to my liking to create the thumb. For the other fingers, I duplicate the thumb, which I had joined. So I duplicate that, and then I rotate it to a location I like. Now I'm just adding a plane for the background for the light to bounce off of and on our robot. So this is the part of the video where we get ready to add the Toon shader. You may want to slow it down. We add a shader to RGB node, and then also a color ramp node to play around with the colors. I'm just adding different stops to see what the lighting will look like. Now let's add some grease pencil lines. We add a grease pencil object. You can do a blank, but either way you add a modifier to that, a Lineart modifier. And ultimately you can put everything in a collection and then choose the collection. Then you're guaranteed to have your whole character in. Now if for any reason your line art isn't visible at this point, make sure you're looking through the camera. You're only going to see this line art through the view of the camera. Now I'm just adding some lighting and playing around with that to see, just to get those highlights and shadows hitting where I want them to. Now in this part of the video, if you're interested in rigging your character, you can do that easily, quickly, and for free at Mixamo. Now they say you can do an OBJ, but I did an FBX of my character and pulled it in. And when you pull it in, you want to make sure that this white line that shows up is right in the center, so that when you add these joints, they automatically add the second one for you. So now our character is cooking, and we can add whatever movement we want. I wouldn't mind a dance. So here it is, dancing. And when you're ready, you can import into your Blender scene. Here, what I'm doing is just adding some more colors. And if you didn't know about this already, you can go to Adobe Color and you can choose a color scheme that you like, and then you can just copy and paste the colors into the color stops. And then you can get the color scheme that you like a little easier. So here we go. Here is our robot. It's dancing, it's Toon shaded, has line art, and it's ready to go. Rigged, all for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll do my best to get back to you. Bye!